according to statistics of mine, a lot of you appreciate videos that more or less peek into the inner world of me. By that, like, pretty much storytelling. Y'all like the stories more than the gaming videos, which upsets me, because, like I say, every time, that's what I'm here for. But, stories are cool, and I'm committed to telling stories. So right quick, I gotta think of a story. Oh, actually, no, I do have one. That would seemed kind of interesting to share at the time. So, today's theme is about near-death experiences, part 2. I think it's part 2 because I think my first near-death experience was when I talked about when I survived a miniature tornado on my 4 a.m. escapade. So yeah, I'm back with another banger of a death story. So, theme of death is gonna be food poisoning. Because I'm recovering from it, as you saw in yesterday's video. Food poisoning is the dumbest thing that can ever happen. I don't even know why in human evolution it's a thing, and I don't know why it's such a pain. Food poisoning. Poison kills, right? So you'd figure food poisoning, why wouldn't it kill you? I would rather it kill me than make me suffer like it's going to kill me. But that's not the case for everyone. So, screw it. I'm gonna tell a story. So, about July-ish, maybe, me and the lads, I mean by lads, I mean my family, we go to Steamboat every now and then, up and down there in the great big Colorado. Woo! We go to Steamboat every now and then, or every summer for the 4th of July, and it's nice to go out there because it gives you a break from this city-ish life. We're not in the city, I'm more like the hoodish, but it's all fun here. But anyway, it's just a thing we do. It's like a tradition at this point. But I keep getting sidetracked. Okay, so before we did all this, I don't know why, but I wasn't at the house at the time. I was at my grandparents', but my mom bought a cake for like dessert or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't remember what the purpose of the cake was, but the cake was a cake. That's all I gotta say. And I got home, I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to enjoy my last day home before I go up to Steamboat. I'm going to get a slice of that luxurious cake right there, and I'm going to go watch Up, because I haven't seen that absolute banger of a movie in like 3 years. And that's exactly what I did. So the cake was on the counter, right? The cake was on the counter, and I got halfway through eating it. I'm like, you know, this is kind of funkadelic. Something about it's whack because I could taste the frosting. Something about a lot of frosting on a cake upsets me, and just feeling the frosting on the cake and all, it kind of threw me off for a minute. So I just threw it away. I didn't really want to finish it because something about it was kind of making me feel weird. So I watched Up, had emotional breakdowns, very sad movie. I recommend it, 10 out of 10. If you haven't seen it, I swear to God, you're not a human being. I went to bed, and around midnight-ish, 1 in the morning almost, I woke up with such a nauseating feeling. It was absolutely miserable. The pain I felt in my stomach was literally compatible to a rock being shoved down your stomach, shoved in your stomach practically, and being grinded against the walls. That's what I felt. I felt the constant feeling of throwing up my inner lining of my lung so bad and so vigorous. I went to the bathroom and I'm like, alright, you know what? I'm going to see if I just sit here for a minute, if I'll feel better. I did not. I threw up with the force of God, with the power of like Hercules yeeting a rock into like the outer atmosphere. It was absolutely painful. I don't know why, because normally when I throw up, it ain't bad. But this one was very vigorous. It hurt. I felt like every muscle in my body tense up. So, after I was done with that, my mom was like, "You fool, you dying?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I stayed upstairs for the rest of the night, and I woke up every 5 minutes. I kid you not. I wouldn't even be able to go to sleep. I would throw up every 5 minutes. I would throw up, and then I'd lay there, feel relaxed, and then I would just feel it build up again, and then I would throw up again. It happened a total of like 20 times throughout the night, and my mom's like, "Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go on vacation tomorrow, so we're gonna stay home." So the next day comes, I'm still throwing up every 5 minutes. My grandma, my grandpa, my aunt, my cousin, the people who came with us, they go ahead and head up steamboat without us because, I didn't really care. They deserve vacation, not me. This is my way of God making me. This is my way of paying for my sins. God was like, "You know what? I don't like you. I'm gonna make you get food poisoning right for the day of your best day of your life." Yeah, that's what it did. That's what God did to me. So, after my stomach bestowed honor upon the food poisoning realm, I could not eat anything and I could not drink anything, because the second anything touched my stomach, it would be absolute disaster. I would drink some water, I would feel fine. 15 minutes later, it would come right back out. And I couldn't eat and drink. I was so dehydrated. I feel like I lost like 28 pounds throughout that entire day. And eventually, at the end of the day, my body was like, "You know what? I think we're good. Bring in food." So I told my mom, I'm like, "You know what would sound good?" Yes, that was a voice crack. So I didn't even try to stop it. I just let God happen. Just let my body just flow with it. So anyway, I told my mom, I'm like, "You know what sounds good right now? You know what sounds absolutely gourmet, like some Gordon Ramsay stuff right now, my guy? Canned peaches." So she went and bought me like they were very luxurious. The halves of canned peaches, like, you open up, there's like the halves in there. Those were a delicacy. Oh my god, it was like the best thing I've ever eaten. So I actually managed to get those down. My stomach was like, "Ah, what are you doing, fool?" And my stomach wasn't having a good time, but it actually managed to keep the peaches down. I drank some water, I got some sleep. The next day, me and my mom, on our own, that was fun. That was stupid. Me and her, because normally we follow my grandpa up there, because he takes a specific route. Me and my mom, nah, it was just me and her. We had to figure out how to get up there on our own. That was a survival. But we did it, so I don't really have any story for that. But we got up there, and my stomach had like PTSD from cake. So every time I eat cake with like really thick frosting, I get really tense. Like I feel like it's just gonna happen again. So that was literally the worst experience of food poisoning in my life. Wait. I actually forgot about something. I'm sorry. Okay. A week, approximately exactly 1 week from my first food poisoning incident. I completely forgot about this until just now. I was upstairs in my mom's room, right? Because I decided to stay up there for a night. And she had the window open. And in the morning, the window was still open, and I could feel like all the pollen coming in, because we're in July, and that's like right when summer's at its finest peak. So I wake up kind of sneezing. I'm sneezing like every 30 seconds. I hate it. I hate sneezing. And I'm like, I'm going to go to the bathroom and blow my nose real quick. So I head out, and I walked in there, and I went to blow my nose, right? And I feel a sneeze coming, so I'm like, alright, I'm going to sneeze. I sneeze, and it was like Zeus came down with a ball of lightning in his hand, slapped me, bag-handed the back of my ribs, kind of below my shoulder blade, almost in the middle of my back, just slapped the ever-loving God out of it, and sent the fiery ball of thunder up my entire left side, and reached around the entire left side of my body down to like the front of my rib cage. Oh my God, it was the worst pain I ever felt. I was like leaning to the left, and I'm like, ow, dude, what in the Sam Hickory heck did you do to me? And my body's like, I don't even know, man, like, I can't even tell you. So I stand up. Oh my God, that hurt. And my mom heard me say ow. She's like, God, stupid, what'd you do now? Can you do anything without hurting yourself? I'm like, silence, woman. So I blow my nose. I succeed in that task. I go to bed. And, I go back to bed. I was watching like Frasier or something dumb. That's a beautiful show. I recommend it. If you haven't seen Frasier, you're not human either. So I go back, and I sneeze again, and there comes the fiery ball of pain right through my spine again. Not my spine, my ribcage. And I'm like, what in God's name is going on? And it hurt so bad, I couldn't even move throughout the entire day without it hurting. It hurt so bad that I actually went to the doctor to see what was crack-a-lacking, right? And the doctor was like, you have a pulled muscle. I'm like, oh, that's lovely. From what, sneezing? That's beautiful. Thank you for telling me that. And she's like, well, did you do any activities that resulted in you pushing your muscles to their fullest potential? And I was like, no. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, wait, what did I do the other day that made me pull every vital muscle in my body to its full potential? Let's stretch them like a Laffy Taffy machine. What did I do? Oh, that's right. I literally vomited out the inner mucus lining of my stomach 15 times in 14 seconds. So I told the doctor, I'm like, yeah, I got food poisoning a while back, and when I threw up, I felt every muscle on my body tense with the force of God, with the force of Terry Crews bending a full-on steel pipe. And she's like, yep, that's it. Apparently your body just couldn't handle the tensity of you throwing up. And when you sneezed this morning, that one muscle stretched, and it was like, you know what, kid, I can't even do it. I'm done. I'm out. Later, dude. And just splattered. Just absolutely got demolished. I don't even have a muscle right there no more. I had to yank it out. I'm just kidding. I still have a muscle. I hate it with every bone in my body. Every fiber in my body hates that muscle. So I recovered. I could officially walk straight about a good 2 days after that. And life went on as usual. So, anyway, that is my first food poisoning incident, and how it almost killed me twice. So, the second one was, I'm just going to leave off where I started, because I was like halfway through my first story, and then I realized, like, oh yeah, I almost crippled myself twice. So, the second story was recently, about 2 days ago on Thursday. Yeah, because today's Saturday. 2 days ago on Thursday, we ordered Chinese food. I went up there, picked it up, came back, and we feasted on some epic Chinese food from this good place. This good Chinese food place. It's called Imperial. I don't recommend it anymore. They got good dumplings, though. I would go back for those for like one last time. Something about the lo mein was kind of funkadelic, right? It wasn't vibing right. I had like chicken and shrimp lo mein, and it seemed fine, but something kind of threw me off. It was like the cake. Something didn't seem right. So I like the retard I am, I ate the whole thing. I ate the rice too. It was good steamed rice. I know it wasn't that. I love steamed rice. So I took the trash out, threw everything else away. I went to bed. 1:25 in the morning. I wake up to that exact same sensation. I am nauseated beyond God. I am sweating. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my God, this is it. I'm going to die. I'm having a heart attack. I'm going into cardiac arrest. I start writing my will. And I'm like, wait a second. I know exactly what this is. I know good goddamn well what this is. So I lean over and I throw up so hard and so vigorous again. It actually hurt worse this time. And I told myself, I'm like, oh my God. No. God, please, no. I started having a mental breakdown. I called my mom. I was like on the verge of death. I was in so much pain. I'm like, Mom, it's happening again. I know good goddamn well what it is. And she's like, what? Are you dying, foo? I told her, well, I just threw up. I have the feeling of a rock being rolled around in the inner lining of my stomach, ripping it to shreds. I think I got food poisoning. So I go upstairs, I stay in my mom's room because it's like literally like 2 steps to the bathroom. I'm in the basement. I have to walk around my bed, walk down the hall, go up a flight of stairs just to get to a bathroom. When I could stay upstairs and like literally with my long legs, my freaking 4-foot long legs, I don't even know how long these stupid things are. I could take some strides for like 3 steps and I'm at the bathroom. It's absolutely incredibly quick. So I stay up there when I get sick. So once again, every 5 minutes I'm throwing up and I'm like, God, no, please, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to wake up a week from now, sneeze, and then cripple myself, dude. But that's exactly what happened. I'm kidding, I didn't cripple myself. I'm very happy. It hasn't even been a week yet, but I'm scared. So it was a very traumatic experience, but it didn't seem to last as long as this time. And I forgot to mention, the reason I got food poisoning the first time is because my mom left the cake out all day in room temperature, and I guess the milk in there might have gone bad or something dumb like that. So it's not your fault, Mom. It's the bakery's fault. I'm gonna sue them for like $10 because that's all I got right now. I'm bum as heck. But anyway, I think the second time it had to have been the Chinese food. But at the same time, I don't know if it was the Chinese food because my mom had the same thing. She had food from the same place. It was either that or the ham I had earlier. I had a ham sandwich. But I recovered. Once again, I had my mom go get canned peaches because that's the only thing I know I can eat. And the stupid, what's it called? It's this juice my mom gets that I hate with a passion. It tastes like sweat. It tastes like sweat water. But there's a drink in there called dragon fruit I tried when I was sick, right? I tried drinking tea earlier that day, and my body didn't take it. It came right back out. So I tried the dragon fruit because it's got electrolytes in it. And it actually worked. I actually managed to like chug some of it for a good second, and it worked. My stomach was fine. And so then my stepdad came over and he brought me some Pedialyte. That is a banger. That's an absolute gourmet item for food poisoning. I recommend it. If you ever get food poisoning, go get you a freaking jug of Pedialyte. It's good. It's good stuff. It helps with muscle cramps too, so I'm gonna save the bottle exactly a week from now. See if I sneeze, cripple myself. But it actually worked. I was in so much pain. For some reason, every time I throw up, my body just flexes so hard. Like, my chest hurts right now. Every time I take a deep breath to, like, regain my strength, I feel like my chest, I feel like I'm going to break a rib. That's what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to break a rib instead of pulling a muscle. So, anyway, that's that on my food poisoning incidents. So, there is no recovery story for this one because it's day 3. I'm still going hard on this one. I'm nauseated beyond repair. Saw that my homie Kevin finally replied to the video, but the good old days on Depressed Storytime talked about freaking Miss Kusava. That made me happy. I'm glad he remembers her. I sure as heck do. So that I'm mixing it up with the song today because I noticed that I played the same song and every time I tell a story. So I'm gonna swap it up a bit. I tried to download some jazz and it was like, this file's too big because I didn't realize the video I was downloading was 3 hours long. So that's fun. So anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna think of some more stories. I hate food. I don't even want to eat. Don't eat Chinese food no more. Anyone? I mean, unless you're Chinese, I can't really stop you. If you have a cake left out all day, don't eat it. Yeah, Pedialyte. I wish they would sponsor this video because I need them to know how much they saved my life. That's about it. So, thank you for watching the video. I know you won't, but if you guys have any other requests for a video, let me know. Don't be afraid to comment. I won't bite unless that's what you want. I'll find you. Yeah, let me know if you want to do anything else. You want to hear more stories. If you want to see more. I have a wicked cooking tutorial coming up. I have some freaking epic poverty food coming up soon. I just gotta make sure I have all my resources. So we got that, and yeah, that's about it. So make sure you like the video, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. You want that